Hey, Cory, for today's episode, I was doing some research, and I noticed that when I looked on your house at Google Maps, it was just blurred out.
That's something we don't talk about.
Oh, why?
Don't worry about it. Is it noon yet?
Yeah, it's noon, but I'm kind of curious as to why. Hey, everybody, thanks for staying up till noon. My name's Ryan.
My name's Cory.
We hope your afternoon is good, I guess. We hope it's not bad.
As always.
As always.
Good as always.
So yeah, for today's episode, we're going to do the most strange and bizarre things found on Google Maps.
On top of my house not being on the radar, let's talk about other places that aren't on the radar.
I'm about to question you about that.
Or weird things.
So I'll take it away on the first one here. So I'm just going to show you a picture, Cory. So this is in the Netherlands here. It's obviously labeled as Volkel, Vliegbasis Volkel.
See, but no, my question is that like these were places that were searched for on Google Maps, and this is how they look.
Yeah.
Now,
it's like
who does that? Like Google, somebody has to have.
Yeah, totally.
Told Google, like, you can't show that.
Or maybe they have something that jams their satellite pictures. Like, I don't know. But anyway, so a little bit of information on this. I mean, there's a reason why it's blurred out, because it's the Volkel Air Base. According to the Prime Minister, Ruud Lubbers, there are the U.S. has 22 nuclear bombs here. So obviously they're hiding, intel, I guess, Russians or whoever wants to possibly attack it, they don't want to show like the outline of the base. They include B-61 thermonuclear bombs and device said to be 4 times as powerful as the bombs that went off in Hiroshima.
You would think that they would just hide the location, period.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just like, don't look inside,
Yeah, so nuclear bombs have been stored there since the 1960s and the Cuban Missile Crisis. So I guess they just have like a history. I guess it's just too complicated to move them.
That makes sense.
U.S. diplomatic files leaked by WikiLeaks mention atomic weapons in the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, and Turkey. So the Volkel site is camouflaged on Google Earth for that reason. It's
very interesting.
It's pretty cool looking too. When I want that as a design on my shirt or something.
Who chose it? Like let's use the mosaic,
camouflage for a hunter or something.
What do you call it? The Adobe add-on for mosaic to cover the nuclear missiles.
That's pretty cool.
I got one here too. It's this next picture here, the Lake of Blood.
Oh my God!
And it's outside of Sadr city in Iraq at some
whatever
coordinates. If you want to look them up, lies a blood red lake. There is, as of yet, no official explanation for the color of the strange body of water.
That's pretty crazy. That doesn't look pleasant at all, and it's red. You probably when you're closer to it, it's probably brown.
Yeah,
maybe, but that's pretty red. I don't know. That's pretty creepy. I wonder why it's like that. Maybe they're just trying to liven up the city in Kool-Aid or something.
And the lake doesn't flow into anything else. It's just
it looks like it has 2 huge bodies of lakes next to it, and they are not red at all.
That's who knows there.
Well, I know. I mean, I have seen like gross pig farms and stuff like that where they're the guts going. It's all red. It's gross.
Or it's.
I mean, you don't want to hope. You hope that's
a
not
a really sadistic thing is that there's just full of bodies. What's in there?
Iraq's pretty crazy, so it's very possible. You would hope that it wouldn't be that reason, but you never know, right? That's pretty crazy. This next one's pretty neat. I don't know. There's really no explanation for this one. I mean, a lot of ours don't have explanations, which makes them mysterious, right? So, this one is located in China, the Gobi Desert. Basically, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's huge too. What is that? So, anyways, the little bit of information about this is this isn't just. There's plenty of them too. There's more than one. Just these mysterious patterns etched into the surface, and this one's at the Gobi Desert in China, which I just said before. According to experts, it's very possible it's a secret military base. I mean, it's possible. I don't know what the hell it could be. Or the structures are used for calibrating radar systems, out in space.
Aliens.
Yeah, it could be anything. Like, it's like precise too. Like, it's cut like perfectly.
I know.
I mean,
If you zoomed in, like if you were actually on the ground, like would you be walking? You know, would would it be like
a path?
would it
or
be a
something?
path, or would it be just? I don't know. That's really strange.
Yeah, and, used for weapon testing. Maybe they don't know, so it's testing radar instrumentation. Could be anything.
Some of I mean, I know these are actual Google images, but some of them just look like it's just Photoshop.
Yeah,
like, why
totally.
would that be like that?
I don't know. It's pretty crazy though. Pretty creepy looking.
This next picture here, pretty self-explanatory on what we're going to talk about. Guy's name of Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nayan, I guess I hope I'm saying that right. A billionaire sheikh and member of Abu Dhabi's. I do. I guess I should do my research first. Abu Dhabi's ruling family has had his name carved into the sandy surface of Al Futalis Island, an island he owns in the Persian Gulf. Like that's pretty precise.
Yeah.
And
you know what though? You can tell what he was thinking. He was like, I'm going to build this on the side of the lake so it turns up blue on Google Maps. And it totally didn't work because he did it way too close to and the water just didn't go. So I wonder if he's kind of mad about that. He's like, ha, is all in, but mad is not.
or he likes gradients.
Yeah.
He uses lots of color gradients.
Yeah. It's all part of his art.
That's pretty sweet though. Like, I want to know what what material is that carved out of?
Yeah,
like,
no kidding.
Is
that just like buried into the sand? But it looks like weight.
It has to be rock.
Yeah, it has to be
some rock, and possibly reinforced like around the edges so it doesn't wash away.
Yeah,
like
it has to.
That'd be sweet though. I mean,
it would be. To have your name etched in the earth would be pretty cool.
I think if any of us were billionaires, we'd do stuff like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. So this one's pretty cool. So you remember the movie Home Alone? I mean, a lot of people remember the movie Home Alone.
Yep.
Well, this one is, when you look up the Home Alone house, it just shows up as blur, like a big blur. Like, there's nothing, like I don't know why they did that. I mean,
dare I go? I should just walk away.
What? Start screaming. So yeah, I mean there could be one of two things. Either are blurring it because they don't want people to see it, like they don't want people to, like, I guess, scope it out to potentially break it. But why would you blur it out when you can just watch the freaking movie?
Yeah,
it makes no sense. Either that, or maybe they've did renovations to the house, and maybe they don't want people to see it due to they don't want people to miss out for coming out. Like, they may make money off of people coming and pay to see the house, or it's very possible that Hollywood was the one who blurred this out.
Or at the time that the picture was taken, someone's like buck naked in the window or something.
Exactly.
Like, who knows? But I mean,
this happens to be the Full House.
Yeah, it's really
Full
strange.
House, the Home Alone house, the Full House. That's pretty crazy. I don't know why they did that.
That's really strange.
Yeah.
This next picture that we got here, it's a picture of the Kiowa Dam on Lake Kiowa in South Carolina, and again, the whole thing has been blurred by Google, and this is an approximate 26-mile long, 3-mile wide, with an average depth of 54 feet and a shoreline measured at 300 miles.
Oh wow!
And the whole lake is blurred out. Again, as well as providing hydroelectric power, Lake Kiowa provides a crucial source for cooling water for the Oconee Nuclear Station.
See, it seems like a lot of these blurred out places have some kind of nuclear storage. Like,
I mean, again, I guess the potential for someone to do a lot of harm knowing information and precise coordinates and things. But again, they know the location. Well, I guess in this case, they're blurring out
26
miles by, with a shoreline of 300 miles. So I guess it makes sense. I mean, but again, like, that's something that's just crazy, eh?
Yeah, I guess like that one makes a little bit of sense. So.
Yeah.
So this one's pretty cool.
What the?
So
that has to be a picture just pasted in there.
No, it's called Mapvertising, and it's a KFC's 87,500 square foot. A picture of Colonel Sanders, the KFC logo, appears at these coordinates, just off of Extraterrestrial Highway in Nevada. See, this also makes
But
sense.
how do they
because
get the color and everything?
I guess like it's probably wheat. Maybe they just dyed the wheat.
And
or
how do they
something.
get the arrow above him?
How do they get those arrows?
Yeah. I guess they were standing at that mark, at that A mark at the time. No, but how do they?
You know what? It's obviously like you could tell like they
Flatten
this
they
area
flatten the
for
whole
that.
area, but how?
It's really I'm curious. We'll have to do a little bit more research. I just looked these up really quick, but this also just makes a lot of sense because
That's
when
amazing,
you're looking at Google Maps, the first thing I looked up when I noticed that Google Maps existed was Area 51, which just happens to be off of Extraterrestrial Highway.
Yeah.
So people are looking like through Google Maps and trying to find a UFO picture or something like from so maybe that's why they're like, well, people are going to look it up and it'll be fun to see.
Yeah, it's true. I guess.
KFC probably paid a good chunk of cash for
Yeah.
that too. Still, I thought that was pretty funny.
That is, and like who owns that? Like who owns that land?
Yeah, I don't know. KFC, I guess, does.
All right, this next picture that we're going to show you is in Kangtiga, also known as the Snow Saddle. And it's a major mountain peak of the Himalayas in Nepal, with a summit rising of over 6,782 meters. And for some reason, it's blacked out. Not just fuzzy, it's blacked out in Google Earth, and no one's really sure why.
That's weird. I wonder why. Like, I wonder if maybe it wouldn't show. Like, that's weird. I actually know. Like, maybe it's the reason why they blocked it out is because it's just like a pinpoint where it's just going to look flat either way, and maybe they don't want to confuse people. I don't know.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
There's a reason why. Like it's like that's a precise cutout. You know, like someone had to use that shape.
How crazy would it be if
like what's on top of
yeah,
there?
like what if there's like a missile silo or something
Yeah.
on top of there, and they're just hiding it?
Or again, my earlier theory, someone's naked on top.
There's just a bunch of people having an orgy on top of there.
I mean, is this a dangerous peak? Is there people that have froze to death up there? Like,
Oh yeah, you never know. Yeah,
who
maybe
knows
if
what
you
they're-
zoom in enough. But you figure that if that were the case, they would just delete the photo when it gets too close.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Speaking of blacked out areas in Google Maps, this one's a really good one. This one's actually kind of creepy too. This is labeled Sandy Island, and it kind of looks like almost like a ship, like
It looks exactly like
so
a ship.
Sandy Island. A group of Australians researched an undiscovered island the size of Manhattan, so it's huge, south of the Pacific. A mysterious place called Sandy Island had popped up on maps northwest of New Caledonia. It even showed up as a black polygon on Google Earth. So they're like, okay, what's going on over there? So when the scientists sailed out there in November of 2012, nothing was there. No solid
What?
ground. No,
What?
it was just open water. You could almost tell that something is there based on the ripple around it.
It's exactly, and the
You'd
water
almost think-
water around
yeah.
looks shallow.
Yeah, exactly. So when they went out there, nothing was there.
Wow.
That's creepy.
cool. Yeah,
That's
it
the
is.
creepiest one because something is there and it was labeled Sandy Island. So that means Google Maps had to have gone there, or the Google company, and said, "Oh yeah, there's an island here. Let's name it Sandy Island for now." Or maybe it was they knew it was there and named it Sandy Island, and somebody caught wind of it, and
Maybe
it wasn't an island. Maybe it was like a controlled air boat craft or something like that.
Or who knows if it would the water was low enough that it was just showing
Yeah,
land and now it's covered. But yeah, who
you
knows?
never know, right? That's creepy.
That
to
is
think
really
about.
that's
The
crazy.
size of Manhattan, it's not there anymore. So.
Yeah. This next picture here we're gonna show is, I mean, another blurred out picture. So something else that they're trying to
Yeah.
hide. And this one's actually, the other ones have some sort of explanation, like a missile silo or some sort of thermonuclear plant. This one here is just labeled the secret city in Russia. There's an area of Russia in the Siberian tundra that is thickly blurred out on Google, and no one knows why.
That's weird.
So
Something's obviously
again, it's
being
something
hidden
covering
there.
it. I mean, don't really, not much to say really. It's
just we have no reason to think why it's obviously not there for a reason.
someone go check it out and let us know.
Yeah, somebody live there. If you do, comment down below.
Yeah, do you live in Russia and want to go to
Also,
the tundra?
could you fly a plane and take a picture of the city for us? So I got the last one here. This one's just labeled shipwrecked with trees in Sydney, Australia. It seems like a lot of these places are in Australia for some reason. Yeah, it's just a cool looking ship that's clearly underwater, but trees are growing out of it. So
Yeah, it's strange.
That's just kind of cool looking too.
You can probably explain a lot with that one if we knew how long it's been there and all that stuff. So
it was just carrying like a bunch of seeds for trees. It's sunken out of a forest growing out of it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is interesting. I'm sure. I mean, maybe you guys have.
Hey guys, it's Ryan
And Cory.
We're kind of just gonna stop the video for a second here and cut in. We really brutalized the ending of this episode here.
If it wasn't bad enough that half the episode we're half asleep.
Yeah.
But we thought we'd just.
We're gonna comment and kind of give you a play-by-play of the whole what was going on in this episode ending here, because it's bad. We didn't know how to really end it. We kind of just totally forgot to write the ending of this episode. So me and Cory are like so confused at what's to go here. So we're gonna watch the video. We're gonna watch it with you guys. We're gonna watch it together, and we're gonna make fun of us because that's what we do. There's no better person to make fun of us. So we're gonna press play, right? Press play.
Let's play. Let's have a second video overlaid here.
Playtime.
I'm sure. I mean, maybe you guys have. Know of some images, some other unexplained images.
See, Cory wasn't supposed to say that there.
So of course we're unprofessional. We just get totally thrown off.
Yeah. And, also, if you happen to know of any crazy other ones that might. And I'm trying to look at you to see if you know if you have your script on your screen.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
For the episode, right?
Might as well end of the episode, right?
Might as well fall asleep.
Get a hold of us. The best way is just send us a message on Facebook.
Oh, this is so bad. / up till noon.
And of course, you can also talk about some of these, and if you are interested in getting daily updates as well, make sure you subscribe.
We're so not interested. We have no idea what we're saying here.
Like and share the video. Yeah, like and share the video. Liking and sharing the video is our bee's knees.
Bee's knees?
So yeah, hit us on Facebook.com/up-till-noon, and hit us up if you guys are interested.
Oh my god, that was my part.
For future episodes, let us know. And yeah, as always, guys,
thanks for staying up till noon.
Thanks for staying up till noon.
Let's try to do it again. Thanks as always, guys. Thanks for staying up till noon.
So we're gonna pause it there, obviously, and then it's just gonna continue to our outro. We had to comment on this because it was just so unbearably bad that we had to make fun of ourselves for it. So we're going to just cut our part right here, and this is going to continue the outro. We figured we'd just give you some insights on there, guys.
Hey everyone, wasn't that a great episode? Click above me to see our previous video.
If you're binge watching and want to check out the next one, click right up here.
Check us out on all of social media's finest platforms such as Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram,
our Google Plus, and our Snapchat username is UpTillNoon.
Visit our website above,
UpTillNoon.com.
We'll take you to where you want to go for all our social media links.
Yeah!